Is that Aegon's kid? I'm just assuming because of the hair. Which I think they have, I don't know how many that are born right now, but I'm not sure how old they're supposed to be. No, maybe not.
With his own eyes, Your Grace.
I don't feel like she's all that upset about it, to be honest with you. Otto's currently thinking, how long can I keep this quiet for?
Who knows?
Yeah.
He told me he wished for Aegon to be king.
That is nowhere near what he said. Nowhere near at all. That's what you wanted to hear, but that's not what he said at all.
It is the truth. Uttered with his own lips. His last words to me, and I was the only one to hear it.
How convenient. Oh, are you like sending a signal? Yeah, that's why she set it up in front of the window and is looking back. Make sure no one sees her.
The king is dead.
Every time I hear that, I think of the song about with Kendrick from Black
We
Man.
grieve for Viserys the Peaceful, our sovereign.
That's a good title for him. More like Viserys the Laid Back.
With his last breath, he impressed upon the queen his final wish that his son, Aegon, should succeed him as Lord of the Seven Kingdoms.
Just like, even if it wasn't like a show.
Then we may proceed
how would
now
you-
with the full assurance of his blessing on our long-laid plans.
Doesn't even
Yes,
sound right.
there is much to be done, as we've previously discussed. Now,
Look at how shocked she is. She's like, wait, they're just gonna go with it?
The gold will be divided for safekeeping.
let ravens be sent to our allies, Riverrun and Highgarden.
Am I to understand that members of the small council have been planning secretly to install my son without me?
How did you not know?
I will not have this. To hear that you are plotting to replace the king's chosen heir with an impostor.
His firstborn son is hardly an impostor.
I am 76 years old. I have known Viserys longer than any who sit at this table. And I will not believe that he said this on his deathbed alone with only the boy's mother as a witness.
At least someone here has some sense.
The king was well last night, by all accounts.
Why is...
Which of you here can swear that he...
I don't like how Kristen walked into frame.
Whether it was one of you or all of you, I cannot.
He said, I would put it past anyone. You didn't even give him a chance. Like, you didn't give him a chance at all. Like, you just killed him. Who says, oh, sit down, but then you throw his head up against the table?
Your cloak, Sir Criston.
Ah, he's lost it.
I am your Lord Commander, Sir Criston.
He snapped.
I will not suffer insults to Her Grace the Queen.
There was no insult to me, Sir Chris. Put aside your blade.
Let us have Lord Beesbury removed.
No. The door remains shut until we finish our business.
We're just gonna hold council with the dead body at the table? Yeah, everyone in this room has lost it. What? I didn't even see him get up. He just emerged from out of the corner of the screen.
You mean to imprison her?
She and her family will be given the opportunity to publicly swear obeisance to the new king.
She will never bend the knee. Nor will Damon, which you know.
Mm-hmm. You see, like, he
planned to
wasn't
kill
thinking
him.
about Damon. Like, you see his face? Oh yeah, Damon.
But a sacrifice we must make to secure Aegon's succession, and then there is
You guys are
Damon to
pathetic.
consider. The king wouldn't wish for any
But the king did
unsavory-
not wish for the murder of his daughter. He loved her. I will not have you deny this.
And yet...
One more word, and I'll have you removed from this chamber and sent to the wall.
Allison is so annoying to me right now. Like, the whole time Rhaenyra was gone. Okay, hold on, I'll wait.
Lord Commander Westerling, take your knights to Dragonstone. Be quick and be clean.
Yeah, he's not with that. I respect him for it.
I am Lord Commander of the King's Guard. I recognize no authority but the King's.
Kristen, so Kristen would gladly do it. He's like, please let me go. See there, Kristen, who's a man with actual honor.
If one possesses.
Oh no,
then
okay, those
the
are
other
Aegon's
will-
kids. I thought that one kid was too old to be him.
Where is Aegon?
Not here.
He's gone off, I know not where.
What's happened?
So that servant clearly knows. So yeah, it's spreading throughout the castle regardless.
Your father.
There is a beast beneath the boards.
Oh, my dearest love.
There is a beast beneath the boards. Aemon knows.
Sir
Are you
Eric,
Sir? Okay. I'm about to say, are you Sir Eric or Sir Eric?
none can know who you are or what you seek, including the Queen.
My lord.
Including the Queen.
Bring him to me and me alone, Sir Eric.
How are you gonna plot within the plot? Like, Otto, what are you up to? Like, that doesn't even make sense. This is why Rhaenyra should have left. They locked her in her room. I
What is
forgot
the
she
meaning
was
of
still
this?
there. I just assumed she left around the same time Rhaenyra left. They're throwing everyone in the cells? That's wild. I actually almost forgot about him for some reason. I don't know why. Good old clubfoot.
Prince Aegon's not to be found within the castle walls, Your Grace. Your father has sent Sir Eric into the city to find him.
So much for that, Otto.
Aegon must be found and he must be brought to me. The very fate of the Seven
There's
Kingdoms.
like 3
depends on
different plots going on right now.
it. Everything you feel for me is your queen.
I don't know about that. I feel like that was a hint that there's more going on with him, even though they haven't showed anything yet. Just because, like, I feel like that's how the characters were written, you know. And then with that, she said, "Everything you feel for me as your like," and there was a little pause between her saying "as your queen." Maybe Alicent really isn't on the up and up like she claims to be.
Aegon brought me to the Street of Silk on my 13th name day. It was his duty as my brother, he said. I don't follow. He said time to get it wet.
Every woman is an image of the mother, to be spoken of with reverence.
Alicent has him like just. Was he religious before, when he was with Rhaenyra? I don't remember.
He does not frequent the Street of Silk. His tastes are known to be less discriminating.
Yeah, I was about to say, because Eric and Eric aren't there. And Sir Eric knows him better just because he has to watch him all the time.
How you've grown.
Is that her? Oh, wow. That sucks. I was wondering why he was trying to be all, like, not show his face. Like, he looked very awkward around her.
You must now pledge them to the future king.
You see, like, this doesn't even feel right. Like, everyone here knows that you're up to something just by the way that you're
I am
going
no
about
oath
it.
breaker. I will not bend the knee.
Very well.
I can't wait for Otto to die. I'm being so serious. I hope they make an event out of it. I do wonder though what Otto is planning to tell Aegon if he gets to Aegon first rather than the Queen.
Get in there!
Are those children? It's a child fight club? I assumed it was some kind of fight club because of all the yelling, but I didn't imagine this. There's just one sitting in the corner.
About 10 years, I should say. They have them grow the nails and file the teeth. Makes them more formidable.
Oh yeah, that's what, because they showed that one kid.
Many a night in this place. Do you see now what he is? You've not seen everything.
Oh, the one sitting in the corner is his.
One of many, I'd wager.
Yeah, Alicent raised a terrible child, but yet she's so high and mighty. I want Sir Eric to actually take her down there and see what her son actually is. Like, if she knew half the things that she didn't know about her son, like even like a fraction of it, she would be like, "Oh, I can't let this guy be king." Like, you know, you're over here so concerned with what Rhaenyra is doing and how she doesn't follow the rules, but like, look at your son. Like, if he, I feel like if she actually had to choose, like, if she knew all of her son's secrets, I don't think she'd choose him to be king. Like, I think she would let Rhaenyra be queen.
I'm next in line to the throne. Should they come looking for me, I intend to be found.
Honestly, if I'd be okay with him. And
I can take you to Prince Aegon. Rather, I'm sent by one who knows where he is. I'll tell you, for a price.
They did such a good job with the makeup and the CG. Like, I was not expecting to be able to see through his mouth at dinner the other night. I just don't believe her. I don't know why, I just don't. Like, I don't know. It's just hard for me to feel like she actually is mourning like this for him. That's bold, going in her room after you locked her in there like that.
And you're usurping the throne.
It was my husband's dying wish. Believe it or no, it is of no consequence. Aegon will be king. I came here to ask your support.
Well, I must credit you for your boldness.
I literally said she's pretty bold going in there after locking her in the room.
We do not rule, but we may guide the men that do.
If you think you're gonna guide Aegon at all, you're surely mistaken.
You are wiser than I believed you to be.
It's all those late nights with Clubfoot.
And yet you toil still in service to men. Your father, your husband, your son. You desire not to be free, but to make a window in the wall of your prison. Have you never imagined yourself on the Iron Throne?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Well, not that part. But like, whenever she said, you know, we can guide the men who sit the throne, not even 2 days ago, you had to give one of his servants the tea and a hush money because he had his way with her. But yeah, no, you're gonna guide him as king. That totally makes sense. You're not delusional at all.
You yourself are the mysterious white worm, I take it. Or are you simply a further peel in this stinking onion?
My condolences on the passing of your king.
Yeah, she's like, don't play with me. She said, I know all your secrets.
I want an end to the savage use of children in Flea Bottom.
Oh, I'm
They're
with this
forced
100%.
to fight and
I wasn't sure what she was gonna ask for, but yeah, no.
an obscenity, either tolerated or ignored by the crown.
Yeah, Otto, those are your grandchildren down there fighting.
There is no power but what the people allow you to take.
Yeah, isn't that what Damon said? I doubt he's here like praying or something. If he is, I'd be very surprised. Is he under the table? And I like that there are two people in the background. Like, they didn't hear that.
I want my mother. Your grandfather, the Hand, will meet you outside the city walls.
I don't even know what to say right now. I'm like, what is happening? Like, the way he was running around the table was just shot so, like, comedically. Like,
I do
you're
regret
gonna
it.
fight your other Kingsguard man? I can't. The city is going to... Honestly, I just want Kristen to lose. I like how he's just up there watching.
And they're going to make you king.
Nah, you gotta fight him now. You don't just let somebody spit on you.
Where's your brother, huh?
He's so smug. Kristen Cole is so smug. I don't know. It's just after Kristen Cole won that fight, like the smirk on his face. I don't know. I feel he's like Allison. He thinks he's all like high and mighty.
Let me go, and we'll find a ship and sail away, never to be found.
I like he's considering it. Aemon was really considering it. He's like, oh.
Whatever our differences, our hearts remain as one.
Oh, our hearts were never one. I see that now. Rather, I've been a piece that you moved about the board.
If that is true, then I made you Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
What do you mean, if that is true? And why is she just not realizing it?
We will send terms to Rhaenyra on Dragonstone. True terms, such that she may accept without shame.
If she lives, her allies will mass behind her banners, looking for her return.
Then she must not return. My husband would have desired this mercy be shown to his daughter.
Your husband? Or you, his daughter's childhood companion?
Well, that was a stupid question. Obviously, like, Viserys wouldn't want... Okay.
You look so much like your mother in certain lights.
He was low-key proud of her. But still, this is all annoying to me. Very annoying. Like, they can't even get all on the same page.
Your Grace.
But they want the throne. She's not in the mood.
Have you asked yourself, I wonder, how it is that your father, the Hand, found Aegon first?
She's so fed up. She's like, what? Can you just tell me? Can we get this over with?
There is a web of spies at work in the Red Keep. Along its threads travels news of all our doings.
Was that a secret?
And this Weaver watches me.
Technically, they watch everybody, so... Indiscriminate. Does not matter who you are. Is this how he gets... Is this payment? He just stares at her feet? This is so
One of the little spiders is your lady-in-waiting.
Talia.
There are more like her. Even I do not know their number.
This face. I don't like this.
When the queen dies, the bees fly without purpose.
I was gonna say, are you talking about Talia or the White Worm?
Begging your pardon for the turn of phrase, Your Grace.
I assume this task falls within your expertise.
If you wish it.
What do you mean you assume? You already had the strong skilled and then didn't say anything about it. You didn't report it, didn't do anything. Alright, next scene. We can go to the next scene. We're done here. This is your life. And it's quite sad and pathetic. What did Rhaenys say? All you want is a window. That's all you want in your little cell. Like, you're the queen. Well, yeah, she's still the queen. But I'm like, you don't have to put up with any of this. But you do anyway, so it's... And it's like... Sure, Viserys was, like I said, what? The king that was laid back, basically. But I don't even think she ever tried.
With me, Princess.
Shout out to Sir Eric.
I cannot let this treachery stand.
Eric's a real one. The ambition of the High Towers really needs to be studied. Like, it's ridiculous, to be honest with you. Like, yeah, and I know everyone wants the Iron Throne. You know, it makes sense. But the amount of things that Otto has gone through, like sending his daughter to get close to the king. Like, honestly, that's like the bottom of the... Oh, is that a... I feel... So, let me get this straight. Clubfoot has a fetish for feet and arson. Because basically how he takes out people. He just burns the building they're in.
I won't leave Melees. If I could get to the dragon pit, then...
No. They'll expect you there, Princess.
You're a Kingsguard. I'm sure you could walk past them. There's like a mob of people coming to her. Yeah, I was like, why are you still walking that way? His grip on her is non-existent. They got separated immediately. The sheep are going to. All living, breathing things in King's Landing need to watch Aegon usurp the throne. Aegon being given the original Aegon's crown and sword is so disrespectful to everything that the original Aegon, like the Aegon the Conqueror, and you're gonna give it to this? Like, I don't even, like...
He had 20 years to name the heir and never did. Steadfastly, he upheld Rhaenyra's claim.
He changed his mind.
Wow.
Like, you're trying to convince yourself. You're literally trying to convince yourself that he changed his mind on his deathbed.
And yet, with his final breath, he whispered to me that you should take his place on the throne.
You don't have the right to pass that on to him. You don't know anything. You don't know about the dragon dream, like, or was it Aegon's dream? Like, you don't know anything.
Speak the truth.
She doesn't. It's all lies. And you know, it's like, because he mentioned Aegon's dream while he was talking to her, and she hasn't even brought that up at all. Like, she didn't even ask Aegon. She's like, she didn't even say, yeah, your father talked about the dream you had.
The fault she's your
She'd be like,
sister,
what dream?
you're your father's daughter.
Do you love me?
You imbecile.
You didn't say yes. People always think they're slick. You didn't say yes. I wonder where she thought that they were leading her. Because when she saw the dragon pit, she got all happy. But like, where else did they coronate the king at? It's always at the dragon pit, right?
Our beloved king, Viserys the Peaceful, is dead.
Everyone on that stage needs to die. Except for Helena. Helena will let her live. But everyone else has to go.
Charge!
That one gonna turn before he was instructed to. You guys literally spent all of yesterday looking for him because he found out he was going to be the king and ran away. He's a drunk. He sexually assaults all of his handmaidens and maids, but all because you want your blood on the throne. You're putting Aegon on the... Like, Otto Hightower is probably the worst father / grandfather
to lead us.
You care about nothing but yourself. Like what Damon was saying. Like, he's just an ambitious second-born son that knows he'll never have anything.
May the crone lift her shining lamp and light his way to wisdom.
What took you so long to sneak off? That's what I want to know. I would have headed there immediately. And it's pretty stupid that no one's guarding the entrance to get down to the dragons. Well, they probably just assume if you're not a Targaryen, you're just gonna get eaten anyway, so... Viserys is rolling in his grave right now. They probably haven't even put him in there yet. He's probably still in his bedroom.
Aegon Targaryen is the true heir to the Iron Throne.
All because she wouldn't run away with you. Like, everyone on this stage is so petty and tiny. I always love that scene from Avengers, because it's like the angle that they shot Chris Hemsworth at. Just to make him look bigger. She's like, oh, I have to bow too? Oh. My bad. Aemon didn't even bow. It's funny too, because like, all the people like overflowing at the entrance can't hear a word that they're saying, so they're just clapping when everyone else is clapping. Do you even know how to use that? We've never seen him fight. We've only seen Aemon fight. Oh, Congratulations, Otto Hightower. Your master plan has been fulfilled. Oh. There's not another way out? What? I didn't think she was gonna... All the townspeople. How many people do you think she just killed? Oh, she's suited up and everything. She's got her armor on. Why are you trying to keep everyone in the... You're trying to murder them? I'm so confused. This is why Damon needs to be in charge of the Gold Cloaks. I know she's not gonna do it, but she's better than me. Because honestly, all of them. All of them. I definitely would have had the dragon. Slap him with the tail just a little bit. Just knock him over. But no, yeah, no, they would have been dead if that was me on that dragon. Kinslayer or not. Kingslayer or not. Like, no. Absolutely. Alright, so that's it for this episode of House of the Dragon. It was a wild one. Not really a wild one. We only dealt with the greens, obviously, with the title and everything, but I don't even know what to say. Like, the decision making with the greens and from Otto to Alicent, and it's just the thought process. Like, you're so consumed, like your desire to, well, because there's two different desires. Otto wants, you know, his bloodline on the throne. Otto wants his grandson on the throne. Otto just has this need for power in order, you know, to kind of like validate like all his years of work. Like, 'cause he worked for King Jaehaerys and Viserys. Like he was the original hand of the old king, and then he became the hand of Viserys after that. But yeah, they mentioned that in the show. And like I said earlier, Damon said that you know, you're just a second-born son with you know, you get nothing. Like, and he's just super ambitious. When it comes to Alicent, you know, she's so consumed with following the rules, thinking that she has to do everything the right way because Rhaenyra got to do everything how she wanted to do. Well, everything. Rhaenyra basically did whatever she wanted to, and there were no consequences to it. And so, like, Alicent kind of like overcorrected, and she's like, yeah, you know, it needs to be the firstborn male on the throne. It needs to be, what else was she saying? The firstborn male on the throne, and then I'm forgetting the other one. But like, just the things that we've seen from the past episodes, like Aegon has his way with his handmaidens. Aegon has multiple bastards running around fighting each other in a children's fight club. And you know, he's just a terrible person. At Laenor's funeral, he was already getting drunk. I don't even know how old he was. But yeah, he was already getting drunk. Like, Otto was kicking him when he passed out on the stairs, and it's just like, this is who you guys want to be king, just because you're so consumed with your own self-interest, basically. And it's really pathetic to me. Like, it's just wild that they think, oh yeah, we can control him, you know, he'll do whatever we say. But you saw right there at the end of that episode, the power started getting into his head when he unsheathed his sword and, you know, heard the crowd like celebrating him. And that was really kind of the turn. You could kind of see it in his eyes, how he's like, oh, I am the king now. It just reinforces I can do what I want. You know, he was already doing what he wanted anyway, with no consequences, no repercussions. Now he really gets to do what he wants. And no one can deny him now, because it's like, you made him king. And like, if they would have made Aemon king, I would have been okay with it. You know, it would have went over a little better. Like, Aemon, he at least has common sense. He at least has his head on his shoulders, and so it just would have been a better choice, you know. But that's not what happened, obviously. And while I was sitting here thinking about the end of the episode, I realized that Helena's dream, was it Helena? Yeah, her name's Helena. I realized that her dream, when she said there's a beast beneath the boards, I was originally thinking because you know, the White Worm spy had got sent to the cells, the cells underneath the King's Landing, the palace basically. I was thinking it was in reference to her because that scene happened right after that scene with Allison and Helena. But obviously it was about Rhaenys and her dragon, Meleys. Is it Meleys? There's so many names. I'm just like, I'm pretty sure her dragon's name is Meleys, so but that was wild. And I don't know. I just assumed that she was gonna leave the dragon pit without, because I knew she wasn't gonna kill them. I knew she was gonna leave the dragon pit without killing them. But I did not think that the townspeople, the commoners, would suffer. Like, I wonder how many people she killed just then. And yeah, I don't know. She's better than me. I understand not wanting to be a kingslayer, but no, you're better than me. Because at the end of the day, they're usurpers, you know. So, uh, Sir Kristen Cole, I feel like I've talked about him enough. I just don't like him. All because Rhaenyra didn't want to run off with him. He's turned into a murderer. And yeah, but I really do respect. I forgot the King's Guard, the head King's Guard. Like, I really do respect him for leaving. He's like, yeah, I'm not gonna go kill Rhaenyra. Like, he watched her grow up, and you know, it's just like, I'm not gonna go kill her. Like, until there is a king, I will not be ordered around by any of you. So I respect him for that. But yeah, I'm assuming next episode is gonna be all about the blacks, with Rhaenyra, and just see how they're gonna respond to this. You know, I was watching this. I believe it was like 4 or 5 days in the books between Viserys's death and Aegon getting named king. But I think in the show they only kept it to like 2 days. Yeah, I think it was only like 2 days that passed in the show because it only like cycled through the night once after his death. So there's a little bit more things that happen, like if it's like one of those blink and you'll miss it type of things. When in the small council, when Lannister was speaking about dividing the coins, you know, moving some coin from King's Landing to other places. That's gonna be very important later. That's gonna be very important later. And I was gonna talk about it then, but I was like, no, I'll be quiet. But yeah, it's gonna be really. And then they never did the blood oath, I don't think, because in the book they knew what they were doing was treason, so they all took like a blood oath, except for Allison. I don't think the Allison did it, but they all did like a blood oath to be like, yeah, we're in this together, because you know they were all plotting to put Aegon on the throne instead of Rhaenyra. So, but yeah, other than that, one more episode left, and then it'll be time for season 2. So, other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.